What is going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is Oya Oy. I am simply here to do my job and get the messages to everybody. Long time no here. Oh boy, sometimes I tell you sometimes. I hope everybody's been doing good. Excuse any background noise at this time, you guys. I'm up trying to get what I can get without being involved in any bullshit. Please, guys, only take what resonates. For all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. Okay, so I just had to hop on for a quick message because, like many of you, my dream state has been um, okay. As soon as I hop on, somebody grabs past. Okay, it's been unsettling, but we are seeing what's going on within the media. Okay, I try to tell everybody all the time. You know, a lot of this stuff is distractions. I have been going through my own things these past few months to the point where I knew that, uh, you know, the wage or whatever, the principalities of darkness, the wages were going up because time is up for some of these nasty, wicked energies. Um, and I have been doing my best to not get so caught up in the things that I have been experiencing. And we'll get to that, but I had just, wanted to hop on to let you guys know that I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Um, I'm choosing to continue to go on my path, regardless of, the certain levels of things that I have experienced. And I'm just so grateful. Um, I actually been able to just, do those ugly cries these last few days because sometimes when you don't have, you know, people in your presence or you are not around certain energies, you could just give it up and give it all to the Most High because you don't feel judged or you're not worried about what you look like to a society that thrives in illusions or thrives in, get over it or let it go. I actually just, you know, called judgment on a couple of situations and a couple of cycles that I wanted to wrap up in my life. And, you know, I just want to continue doing the things that, I know I'm called to do and destined to do. Literally, the spiritual community has been turned into a circus. I know a lot of you are starting to be more aware of who you actually listening to. You also are listening to your own intuition when it comes to who you are seeking advice or spiritual assistance from. Because, regardless of how a person's appearance comes off uh, to a selective group of people or to a mass of people or to social media, there are some people out here that really have darkness within their hearts that they have not chose to go through their own path to actually be cleansed enough to do spiritual practices or to assist others in their way on their path to light or to be a lighthouse or a light worker or a beacon to who someone actually is. And ultimately, you'll see that you will always run into your higher self. Um, I see that a lot of people are choosing to get close to God the way that you are doing it. It may not be in a church community. It may not be in an actual ministry or a group. You may have been led to, know God um, by connecting without that middleman. It's like you no longer have to pay extra prices to go to God now. And I just picked up that no church in a while. So that's coming back up about, the times that we in. Um, you may have been seeking refuge or may have been seeking uh, just comfort and compassion in people that are in positions of, you know, places that are supposed to be anointed or protected. And you might have actually went to some of these places and your life went to shit and you're like, what is really going on? But I'm proud of everybody that has so far chose to just simply wake up and be better or do something different. Because regardless of what you're doing, I know in my own situation, it's like, you'll call a person everything, but who they actually are. And it's only because, like people like to say, there are people that could be so hurt or they're so damaged or they have been manipulated or abused or experienced such level of, trauma that they do not or will not or refuse to see not only um, the good in their self, but they can't see it in you um, because they have not reached their own peak or their own mountaintop, Um, but I just wanted to get on because I will be coming back, especially in this time. I think this is why I needed the time uh, that I did to, not only step away. It was not like step away, vacationing. Hey, bitch, what you doing? Let's take some pictures. Let's go on a cruise. It was literally more and more, um, spiritual warfare that I had to deal with because I refused to accept that certain people, or just simply set up and placed around me to keep me from being who I am. Um, and I had to go through certain lessons repeatedly until I was like, okay, I just have to accept, that I am the walking, karma, or I'm the walking. Uh, I don't like to joke about it, but destroyer. I can come in and I can literally rebuild, or I can destroy everything simply because I'm a genuine person. I come in with good intentions. Yes, I have experienced a lot of trauma in my life. I have experienced things that a lot of people could not go through um, for my journey, for my mission, for my life purpose. But I refuse to be one of those bitter, broken, battered um, bunnies. People that repeatedly will